Kevin Heinz, as head coach and player, will lead the Guyana team that comprises Luke Chandrapal, Dominic Bowen, Avinash Danraj and Agri Marsh. Through Kendallz Extreme Sports, Heinz has been promoting paintball for the last 13 years, both at the recreational and competitive levels. This World Cup in Miami, he pointed out, is more of a fact-finding mission for the Guyanese as efforts continue to elevate the sport in the country by embracing internationally accepted standards while competing against top-ranked players and nations.
It will be the first time that Guyanese delegation would be attending the Paintball World Cup, which is the largest tournament, the largest paintball tournament in the world, which would see over 600 teams and over 40 countries competing in this tournament. Our main objectives for this outing would be, first of all, to fly the golden arrowhead on the international stage, because over the years we've been trying to position Guyana as a sport tourism hub. So we're going there to fly the golden arrowhead and to witness best practices for the paintball industry at the highest level. We'll also be scouting teams to invite them down to Guyana for our flagship tournament, which is the Resilience Intercountry Tournament, and also for our players to get an opportunity to participate, as in play, on this international level against a few high-level teams.
Attending the World Cup, Heinz further explained, is also a step in the direction of regularizing the sport in Guyana by putting structures in place for training and expansion.
The persons on the team are persons who've been playing with us, let's say, 10 plus years. So it's not a case where we just pull random persons to attend this event with us. We have one member, for example, that been with us from the beginning of Kendallz Extreme Sports. So it's persons who are familiar with the industry. So I want them to witness paintball on the international level, so we can now put a better structure in place and start the necessary training in Guyana. Because Guyana is one of the few countries in the world that don't have paintball as a regularized sport.
The trip to the World Cup has been made possible with support from the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, the Ministry of Tourism, the Guyana Tourism Authority and Jamar's Associates.
We tend to structure our events in a sport tourism context instead of just promoting it as a sport. Because, for example, with our intercountry tournament, the players would come for the paintball, but they would stay for the experience. So you'll find us incorporating local tours and these kinds of things when we're hosting our regional tournaments. Over the years, we had our challenges based on the fact that it's an unconventional activity and not considered a core sport. But as of recently, we've been in discussion with the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, who recently decided to give us the backing in particular for this outing. So when we return, we'll put in a few more things in place to have a bit more structure with the paintball industry in Guyana. But in terms of the overall support of the industry in Guyana, it's been really tremendous over the last 13 years. We're talking about corporate bookings, bookings for birthdays, groups of friends and stuff like that. So we want to put it into a more structured format now. So people would stop viewing it as just, nowadays, we call it wire break, and as an actual sport.
Reporting for Newsroom, I'm Avinash Ramzan.